Hi, this is Carlton Cullins, and welcome to the Blue Sky Strongbox. Hey, this is Carlton Cullins. I am a personal trainer and nutrition specialist here in Austin, Texas. I'm also the owner of the Blue Sky Strongbox, and today is July 19th, 2010. Today I don't have a lot of time to talk, so I wrote down 10 things that I think everybody should know. Understandably, it's not going to be a complete list. I'm going to probably do more of these later, but these are the top 10 things that came to my mind really quick. Some of you may have heard of these, and some of you may haven't. Grab a pen and write them down if you haven't. Rule number one, and the very most important rule to always remember, is to always keep your back straight. Never let your back round. This is straight, and this is round. Never let your back round, whether you're sitting down, whether you're standing up, whether you're picking something up, whether you're exercising. Always keep your back straight. Never let it round. It's very important. Rule number two, I'm not sure if anybody ever told you this, but you're supposed to drink water. You're supposed to drink it every day. You're supposed to drink it throughout the whole day. When you do that, you should be hydrated and your pee should be clear. If your pee is not clear, you need to drink more water. If your pee is yellow, bright yellow, brown, any of those colors besides clear, you need to drink more water. It's a pretty good chance that you're dehydrated, and the only way to fix that is drink more water. Always do that, particularly in the summer. Make sure your pee is clear. Very important. Rule number three, fat does not make you fat. It's a big misconception. People think if they're eating something that has fat in it, they're going to get fat and gain a bunch of body fat and all that good stuff. While that may be true to some extent, there's two different types of fat. There's predominantly saturated fats and unsaturated fats. Saturated fats are the bad fats, are the ones that clog your arteries and give you a heart attack. Unsaturated fats are very necessary for the body, like omega-3s and fish oils, avocados, nuts such as almonds, things like that, cooking oils, olive oil, stuff like that. Those have good fats that your body actually needs. So, the body doesn't get fat from eating fat. The body gets and gains body fat because people eat more calories than their body needs every day. That's why we get fat. So you need fat in your diet. You need unsaturated fat. Try to get rid of the saturated fat. They're bad for you. Rule number four. People talk about BMI, people look at the weight on the scale, but the most important thing you can do to determine whether or not you're healthy or not is what they call a hip to waist ratio. So basically, you can take a measuring tape, you can measure right around your belly button, and then right around the biggest part of your butt, the part where your butt sticks out the most. Take those two measurements. If your waist measurement is bigger than your ass, you are at a high risk, and this is statistics, you're at a very high risk for heart disease, for diabetes, for high blood pressure, for cancer, for a lot of different things. So you need to have your waist smaller than your butt. That is very, very important. I know it sounds cheesy, but that is actually one of the biggest indicators that you will probably die early, is having a belly that's bigger than your butt. It's very simple, but keep it simple. I'm not joking here. Number five, every time you eat, every time your body is eating and digesting food, you're burning calories. So, when you hear that you're supposed to eat more than 3 times a day, you're supposed to eat 4, 5, 6 times a day, some people think that sounds crazy. One of the main reasons is, well, there's two main reasons. You need energy throughout the whole day. When you eat these meals, you're eating smaller meals. Let's say you eat 3 times a day. When you eat 6 meals a day, you're eating the same amount of food you would eat in 3 meals. You're just spreading it out instead of 3 meals at 6 meals. So your meals are a lot smaller. And every time you eat, your body uses some of those calories from the food you've eaten to actually digest it. So understand that if you eat more often during the day, you're going to burn more calories than if you ate less. And that contributes to speeding up your metabolism. The faster your metabolism is, the better it will work in a lot of areas, but particularly as far as keeping body fat off. It's very important to remember. So eat frequently, and if you eat protein with every meal, protein, it takes the most amount of calories to digest protein. So that's very important to remember. So eat frequently, eat protein throughout the day, and drink lots of water. Okay, number 6. Breathing controls your heart rate. I'm sure most people know this, but it's very important to remember this and focus on this. When you get angry and your blood pressure rises, your face gets red, and your heart rate jumps up a bunch of beats, it's because you're not breathing. The same thing happens when you're exercising. If you're not breathing, your heart rate is going to get explosive. It's going to raise your blood pressure and can be dangerous. When you need things to slow down, whether you're pissed off or whether you're working out, just take deep breaths in your nose and breathe out your mouth. out your mouth, using your diaphragm, big slow breaths, and I guarantee your heart rate will slow down and you will feel better instantly. It's very important. Rule number 7, eat within 30 minutes of exercise. So whenever you finish your workout, hopefully you're working out and you're doing some kind of exercise every day or every week, when you finish that workout, try to eat within 30 minutes after the workout. It's very important. It's a very good time to fuel your body, and you'll actually recover better from your workout, and you'll get a lot of nutrition. And it's just the best opportunity to eat. If you miss that opportunity, you're really doing yourself a disservice. So eat within 30 minutes of exercise. It's also very important. Rule number 8, if all you do for exercise is cardio, and you don't do any kind of strength training or also what they call resistance training or weight training or whatever you want to call it, if all you do is cardio and your food is right, you're probably going to lose weight. That's probably your goal. Now, what happens is you're going to lose a lot of body fat as well as muscle. When you lose muscle, your metabolism slows down, and eventually you're going to gain a lot of weight back, and most of it's going to be body fat, and it's going to be really bad. So if you don't want that to happen, you've got to do some kind of resistance training at least once or twice a week, and that will help preserve your muscle mass, and you need to also make sure you're getting enough protein. It's very important. Don't just do cardio to try to lose weight or lose body fat. You need strength training, you need a proper eating program, and you need to do some cardio program to strengthen your heart and lungs. Very, very important. Rule number 9. All diets work. There's nothing really new under the sun. There's no magic diet. All of them work for a little while because all of them constrict your diets, constrict your calories that you're eating, and enable you to lose weight. They're all cutting back your calories in some way or form or another, whether you know it or not. So there's nothing magical about it. I'm not really favoring any particular diets. If I had to name a couple, I'd probably name the Zone diet and the Paleo diet. They're pretty hardcore diets, but I think they are pretty good diets. But me personally, I don't follow any particular one. I just try to eat really whole foods and drink a lot of water and just follow some simple rules. After all, the word diet simply means the foods and stuff that you do on a regular basis. It's not a temporary thing. Think diet means long term. So if you're making changes, you need to make them for the long term. It's very, very important. Rule number 10, the last one. They have proven with countless studies that you can build muscle and burn off body fat and may even maintain your muscle well into your 90s. So yes, metabolism does slow down a little bit with age, but it doesn't slow down that much. The reason it seems to slow down is because we as humans slow down. I mean, think about it. After you finish high school, after you finish college, or after you have a baby or you get married or something, you don't move as much, you start overeating, you gain weight, and you think that it's because you're getting older. Oh, you know, I meet people all the time that are gaining weight and ask how old they are, and they're like, oh, I'm 29. I'm like, oh, you're a baby, you know. You're just sedentary. You're not. It's not metabolism. Your metabolism is slowed down, but it's your fault. Metabolism can stay high well into your 90s and probably even your 100s if you live that long. So take care of yourself. That's my list for this week. I hope this stuff is helping. If it's helping you, please tell somebody else. This is free. I just want people to be helped. We've got to help each other. So help me out and help other people and pass this along, pay it forward. I'll see you next week. Bye.